Thank you. Thank all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you. So it's Halloween. Woo! Yeah, I did a couple's costume with my girlfriend. We're doing Fleabag. Anybody watch that show? Cool. All right. Yeah, doesn't really work if we're not together. She's dressed like in this really cool jumpsuit. She's got like a bloody nose, a black eye. Point of the show, these two people come together, they fall in love, seemingly unable to meet anyone, and they fall in love. I am dressed like a priest, evidently. This only really works if we're together. My girlfriend had to go to the bathroom while we were on the way here, and I was left standing outside, waiting, outside of San Ignatius of Loyola on the Upper East Side. She went into a Paris baguette. I was standing outside of a children's elementary school in a priest costume with a black eye. Just sort of very excited because I was going to do stand-up tonight. Yeah, a lot of this isn't makeup. Anyway, cool. All right, just moseying along here. Speaking of Catholicism, I'm uncircumcised. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. Awesome. It's ruined a lot of my life. It's made me very insecure, I'm not going to lie. It's made me understand women a little bit better. I don't get guys that judge women on how their vaginas look. Grow up. Like, what do you want them to cut the crust for you before you head down there? That guy just shook his head like, no one's ever asked for that, dude. I don't know, I'm not a picky eater. I'm pretty grateful to be anywhere. So if I get down there and it looks like a triple-decker roast beef sandwich, give me a couple napkins, because I plan to bow down before the pastrami queen. Call me Rick Rubin. I'll sort of shut my eyes and be like, I have no technical ability except my supreme confidence in my taste. Just gonna mosey along here. Speaking of my girlfriend, we've been together 10 months now. Very exciting. Thank you. She's the best, man. We've moved past the honeymoon phase, but we're much more exciting phase now. The India-Pakistan phase. We fight like every week. The other day, I could take responsibility for this. We were walking home. It's kind of a sketchy area, I'm not gonna lie. And these two dudes were walking our way. They seemed kind of drunk. I got kind of scared. I'm still relatively new to New York. But she squeezed my hand, so I was like, let's lock in here. Let's protect our woman. And I started charging at them while holding her hand. And I'm charging at them. She's smart. She's pulling the other way. I'm charging back at them. She's pulling the other way. Finally, I pull, and I sort of blacked out, dude. I didn't really see what happened. I threw her into them. It was like I was bowling. I was like, please, spare my life. Take the woman. She crashed into them, and immediately I heard the guy go, "Ay, auxilio! ¿Qué le pasa a esta loca?" Thank God they were gay. I was so relieved. My girlfriend was so mad. She turned to me and she's like, she's English, right? Part of the Fleabag costume. No, she's actually English. She goes, what were you thinking? How could you throw me into those men? And I didn't have an answer because I wasn't thinking. It was an act of pure cowardice and survival. It was sort of fight or flight. I didn't want to fight, so I thought maybe, honey, could you fly this time? All right, speaking of women flying, Amelia Earhart, I'm really distraught. I've heard the news. We've postponed finding where the wreckage is. We're not going to find Amelia Earhart. I'm disappointed because when I wanted to see the files about women being flown into the Caribbean, that is precisely what I was thinking of. I work at a pretty fancy restaurant across the street, or around the corner. A lot of rich people come in. I have this theory from working there. The more rich a person is, the more sort of special they are, if you catch my drift. I'm not going to say the word because Cool, we're all on the same page. I'm there, I'm a host. I primarily check coats. That's sort of my area of expertise. And a guy comes up to me, works in private equity, and he's like, I want 3 dirty martinis now. Okay, just a minute, sir. His wife comes up. She's like, please, David, say please. Excuse my husband, he has Dow syndrome. She walks him back to his table. She seats him down. She's like, David, just sit down and watch your iPad. She puts his iPad on. He's got his AirPods in. He's clapping along. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Coco Fallon! It's Bloomberg News. I started watching it. The stocks go up and they go down. They go up and they go down. She's standing next to him like, yeah, they go up and they go down. Remember when you made them go really down? Huh? Remember when everyone lost their house? And he's sitting there like, yeah, I was playing with bubbles. All right. I got the light. I figured I'm done. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.